What's up YouTube, it's your boy Tomo here, back with another episode of Shit in My Kitchen. Alright, today I've got a very exciting lineup for you. We're going to be making some pies. So you can see I've got my pie maker here, my Hairy Bikers branded pie maker. Very effective. You put your pastry in there, you put a pastry lid in there, you put your shit in the pie, you plug it in. It does the exact same thing as like a toasty maker, you just kind of leave it for 10 minutes. Bish bash bosh, there's your pies, right? So you can see I've got some ingredients here. I'm going to use puff pastry instead of short crust just because I prefer puff pastry. Short crust is awful. And I'm also going to put in some stewed steak there. You can see on the front of the can, look at that serving suggestion right there. That's going to be roughly what we're going to make. Sorted. Before we begin though, in episode, oh shit, what was it? Episode 3, I pickled some onions. Here is your pickled onion update. So you can see, nice jar of pickled onions. Let's try and get that off. Oh, fucking hell. This isn't going to work with one hand, is it? Bear with me. Voila! And we have there some pickled onions. Let's give them a quick taste test, shall we, and see what happens. Let's get some of them. Beautiful. So anyway, back to the pie arrangement. First things first is to get all the pastry sorted out. So I'm going to take my roll of pastry here. I'm going to use my pastry cast/press thing to do the base and the lid. Put those in there, and then we'll start prepping the filling afterwards. So bear with me a second while we get all that going. Alright, so first things first, I've rolled out my kind of pre-bought pastry here, and I'm just going to use my press to create a couple of bases. A bit like that, that'll do. And a couple of lids. Now the lids don't have to be like a full circle, because the lids, yeah, just because. So you can kind of get away with chopping off a little bit of corner here, just in the interest of making the most out of your pastry. And then we'll go for another press there for pie number 2. About there-ish. Oh shit, I've not pushed hard enough. There we go, that's pie number 2. And then lid number 2 can kind of squeeze in that corner there. There we go, belter. Bit of leftover pastry. I could use that for something, but I'll be honest, I am shit at all kinds of baking, so I'm just not going to bother. So the plan is now to take the pastry and whack it into the pie maker. So I'm just going to get my pastry here and just kind of smush the base in like that, and make sure it's kind of all nice and as it should be. It's not a particularly precise endeavour. You just have to kind of make sure that the shell is fully touching the bottom so that it all cooks right. And then we do the same thing with number 2. And just kind of shufty that in there. Incredible. Now we're going to do the same thing for the lids, but we're actually going to angle the device a little bit here just so the lids actually stay in and don't fall over. If I can just balance that. Yep, so it's slightly on an angle. And then we can just kind of put the lids in place in there. You can kind of like squeeze them in around the corners and that'll help, you know, just secure it in there. Beautiful. So now we go on to our filling. So I will just open this very quickly. I have no nails, so let's just use another knife. Oh, for fuck, why can I do nothing one-handed? Winner, right. And then we are quite literally just going to put our stewing steak into our kind of pie casing there. Make sure there's quite a lot of meat chunks going in. Oh, fucking hell. Right, I'm going to be quick with this one now. Whack some filling in there. A little bit left over. Wonderful, that'll do. But yeah, once it's all ready to go, you now basically just turn on the device and just close the lid and then just press it down and secure it. Go on, you fuck. Click it in there. There we go. make sure it's nice and secure, and then you just leave it cooking. So that's me waiting 10 minutes now. Wonderful. Now, obviously, oh fuck it, what the fuck was that? Oh, my pie maker's just fucking, stop it, man. Please, just behave. Jesus. You're interrupting me cup of tea. So, I'll try again. Obviously, while we're waiting for the pies to do what they're doing in that corner over there, I'm going to make a cup of tea, aren't I? I've already got my tea and my sweetener in the mug. And there we go. Now, during the last video, I got some feedback that I wasn't making the tea properly and that I should have left it to, you know, properly do its thing before I put the milk in. So we're going to sit here for the next 3 minutes and we're going to wait for this to brew properly. So, yeah, here we go. Alright, quick update on the pies. We're 2 or 3 minutes in and the pies have exploded, so I'm going to have to do some remedial surgery on my pies, I think, before we continue. You can kind of see there's a bit of like the shells are forming quite nicely there. I'm just going to have to remove all of the kind of, oh fuck me. I'm going to have to just remove all of the excess shite and stop it from leaking everywhere into my kitchen. So we'll do that in a second. So pie surgery is a pretty straightforward task. We're just going to kind of get a knife and generally kind of cut around the outskirts here and then lift off any kind of excess. I should really be doing this with 2 hands so I can at least hold onto the device, but you know what? This is what the viewers want. They want the full experience. Maybe. Who knows? To all 3 of my viewers, I hope you're having a good day. You know. That's not cooked. Fuck it, I'm going to do this with 2 hands. Bear with me. Pie surgery, done. I'll put the lid back on there now, and we'll just leave those cooking for a little bit longer. Also, while we're waiting for the pies to brew, meet Tyrone. This is the dinosaur that I built the other day. Very happy with him. First name Tyrone, second name Saurus, because I am a hilarious bastard, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Yeah, there you go. Bye, Tyrone. I'll be honest, guys, the sizzling sound isn't one you're meant to hear from the pie maker. It kind of suggests there's been a breach somewhere. So, oh shit, it's getting louder. Oh, this might not be good. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's all... Alright, everything is absolutely fine, and I didn't overfill the pies. But we are going to have to get these pies out pretty fucking quickly, I think, because I think the lids are about to... Yeah, the lids are already coming off. Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, Jesus. I've got to scramble for a plate or something. Can I get this out without it lifting the... Oh, I can't do it with one hand. Bear with me. There we go. 1 stewing steak pie. So if you bear with me a second. Let me get my knife out. Let's just... Again with the one hand thing. There you go. Look at that beautiful, beautiful steak pie right in there. Absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. That's my tea done now. There you go. Thank you very much. I'm gonna eat my pie. It's gonna be wonderful. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye. So yeah, here we go. Bet you weren't expecting this, were you? Maybe I'll fast forward this bit and then give you all the slow and boring one as some bonus footage, maybe. Who fucking knows? Oh my god, my pie's exploded. It's gone wrong already. I've just looked behind me. It's a travesty. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm gonna have to clean that up afterwards. Fucking hell. Anyway, here we are with us brew. And then I'll give it a little bit of a stir around. I'm trying to know why it's 3 minutes. I believe it's the International Standards Organization. And what is it from memory? I think it's ISO 3103 that determines the international standard for making a cup of tea is to leave it to brew for 3 minutes. So there you go. That's your kind of worldwide standardized tea brewing time. Granted, that's probably for loose leaf rather than tea bag, but it is what it is. Not 100% sure how ISO standards are like sorted or anything, because I'm pretty sure 3104 is something to do with like storing petroleum or like fucking digging for it or something. I don't really know. It's a bit weird, really. Yeah, I've not really got much more to say, to be honest. I'm just gonna. Oh, my dishwasher's sparked up again there by the sounds of it. Oh, I wish I could show you the pies, because this is going all kinds of wrong. Fucking, it's exploded already. I've overfilled them. Is it nearly time yet? I don't know how long it's been. I've not been paying attention at all. I don't know, I'd say this is roughly, I don't know, maybe a couple of minutes. Fuck it, I'll say that's a couple of minutes, that'll be fine. So I'll whack my tea bag out there now. My bin's full, so I'm just going to whack that on there for a second. Get me milk. Stir that in there. And then, if I'm going to fast forward the footage, I guess that means I've got to give you all a thumbs up for a decent amount of time, so that you're actually going to be able to see it by the time that I snap back to regular speed footage, aren't you? Yeah, so about there-ish? Yeah, let's go with about there. Fuck it.